This video is a belated Christmas gift for Sam Kemp, one of the subscribers to our channel, or at least someone who watched and commented, an acorn if you will. And Sam commented on Fallen Leaves, and he said that he could not see the solo, and I can certainly understand why. At the time we shot that video I was backlit and you couldn't see my face or anything about the neck of the guitar, and he asked if I would give him tabs or write tabs for that. I can't write or read tabs, and I can't write or read music, so I said about all I could do is just show you that. So that's what this video is for. This video is probably not going to be that useful to any advanced guitar players, but maybe beginners to intermediate. And of course we're singing the song, Grandpa John's great song, right there in E major. However, neither of us were playing in that position. We're in that key but not in that position. Pap, my dad, he was playing right here in D. Woo, that's out of tune. D major was probably his favorite position to play in. And just like me, he liked to stick his pinky out here and get this bottom string. He doesn't do it in that particular song, but he liked to do that, and bear that in mind, keep that in mind, because that's actually going to be used in the solo or guitar break. So he was playing there, I was playing up here in C position, still in the key of E. This is the same guitar that was used in the video. These strings haven't been changed in 2.5 years, so they're completely dead. But I wanted to use the same guitar to do this little instructional video. And as I do it, I will also just kind of comment a little bit about how I approach playing lead on a guitar. So the song in this position has C major, F, G, and C. Those keys right there. And the reason I wound up playing it the way I did, which actually sounded almost like sort of a southwestern flair to it, the notes back here, just, I don't know, they just didn't seem to work that well. And it's a great song, but the verses and the chords are the verses and the chorus are pretty much the same notes and same chord pattern. So if I had played it back here, it would have yet been more of the same. So that's why I tried to do something, or tried to come up with something different here. Several people have asked in the comments, why was I playing this guitar and not the Dove? I don't know, on that particular day, the Dove and I just weren't getting along very well. And so I asked Dad if I could trade just for that one song, and he played the Dove and I played the Taylor. Here's the Kickoff, which is based on kind of this little blues thing that probably everybody knows how to do in a lot of different chords. So the Kickoff does that, and that's really the low chord, what I would call the low chord, G. And then so that was the Kickoff. I slowed that down, but of course with YouTube you can slow anything down and it won't change the pitch. It's a handy way to learn. After I've been playing guitar for, I don't know, about 10 years or so, I read a book by Don Reno and about music, and it didn't cause me to do this, because that was already my way of thinking. I guess you could say it was just a confirmation of that. Don said that what he tried to do is imagine that the guitar is talking and it is saying the words of the song. That's what I try to do, yet do that in a creative way. So basically play the melody, not play something that's not the melody or some sort of scale, but find a creative way to play the melody. So the guitar right there is basically saying the last line of the chorus, and then coming back. They upon the ground. So same thing is true for the break. And it was something like this. Kind of stumbled through that, but in the process I think I kind of remember now what I did. I said I would talk a little bit about how I approach playing the guitar. To me it's very chord based, so this right here, that's really an A major position that goes with this key of E. And then later when I'm doing this stuff, that's really a D position, goes with F position, actually key of A. Now, as far as I know, without exception, if you take the high chord, so here F position is high chord, this is high chord, and you move it up twice, you raise it twice, now that's the low chord. So that's what's happening right there in that little place in the middle. This little is basically turning that D position into a D7 position. I'm just not, in any of these, I'm not getting the G string because I don't need it. I'm not hitting it. So I'll go through it again. Up to that A position. On the ground, that's what I'm playing. All the leaves that lie scattered on the ground. This part right here is just a filler. You know, we could just wait right there and then go on to the next chord, but this is a filler. Remember when I said to remember that D with my pinky on it out there? That's what's happening right here. There it is. Except I only have the bottom two strings. And then up twice. 7. 7 sharp, 7. To talk a little bit about the second half of it. So it started over in this kind of the middle of the chorus. Instead of going here, I'm going back to the regular F. And I talked about playing melody. I am trying to be creative with all that other stuff. And I guess since the chorus is kind of coming to the end, I thought, okay, get it more directly back onto the melody. So go back here. They are scattered like the leaves upon the ground. Now when that ends, that's technically the end of it right there. That's the end of the scale or the tune or whatever you want to call it. Notice I'm back in that A. But just to kind of fill things in, then I have it fall and do the same thing I just did, but at the lower octave scale, or lower octave, and I connect those two things with a descending sort of run on this G string. that's the conclusion of the solo. It's also the conclusion of the song. I needed something to do at the end, so it was the very end of the song. And this right here, just imagine that you have F position slid down here twice, and that would be the 7. So it's the same thing, except I'm only getting the bottom 2 strings. So here is the whole thing again, one more time, nice and slow tempo. Hope you can follow that. I'm sure you can. And I never commented on this. That is the same thing for F position as this is for C. So that basically the same premise. And it's just a filler. So again. Okay, Sam, I hope you could see that, and I hope somebody found that useful. And Happy New Year, everybody.